Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to share with everyone the definition of death in Buddhist point of view. As we know, in the medical term, in biology definition, when humans stop breathing, all the body stop movement, including the brain activity, heart stop, all the function stop. In medical term, defined as this person die. But as a Buddhist point of view, even this person already stopped all the body signal. There is no breath, there is no heartbeat, there is no function of the organ. In Buddhist view, we still define as this person still alive. When we say alive, it not means the body function alive. When we say alive, it means the mind activity still alive. So that's why in Buddhist tradition, when a person pass away, we will encourage the relative, family member of the deceased person, let their body rest for minimum 8 hours. No touching, no crying in front of the deceased person, and no shaking the body. Why is that? It's very against the norm. In Buddhist theory, we explain, when a person, all the body function stops, the mind activity of the conscious level in the 8th level of conscious is still active. So we need to wait until this deceased person, the consciousness, actually free transit out from this body. Then we can say this person is dead for his or her body function. But the conscious level of this deceased person still active, circling, seeking for rebirth. In Buddhist term, we say is death badu. The person physically stop all the function, but the conscious, the spirit, waiting for next rebirth, for next turn of the life. So that is why in Buddhist theory, we will not name all the relative and the friends to shaking the body of the deceased person. Why is that? Because at that time, the person is facing the last stage of death. The body would resolve into earth, water, fire, wind, emptiness. As my last video already explained, our body structure part of anything tangible, we say is earth element, like muscles, bones, organs. Anything in our body related to liquid, including like blood, saliva, or any liquid part of the body. Fire, we know it means the body temperature. So when the person facing the first stage of death, these elements of the body structure of the earth pause. It means you will not see this person move anymore. From the first stage of earth, tangible part, you will see this person cannot move anymore. The second, the liquid part, the blood cannot pump back to the heart, cannot supply to the brain, so the body, all the functions stop. Third stage, fire, the body temperature. When all the first element of earth, second element of the water, all corrupt, resolve to the third level, heat, body temperature stop. Because no more blood to supply all the organ, the body function stop running. So that is a 3 level of the body signal showing progress to the death in a medical term. But also we can relate to the Buddhist theory, how we explain the death. So the 4 elements all completely stop and resolving from one level to the second level, to the third level, to the fourth level, which are from the earth, water, fire, air. And the last is emptiness. So, in the medical term, it's all related to all the body signal stop. And they will determine this person no more heart beating, no more breathing, no more body temperature, all the organ is dead. So they will say this person is dead. In Buddhist term, we have the 5th element, we say emptiness. It means the first 4 elements is all need to resolve one to the another. And the last stage is resolved to the emptiness. In Buddhist, we say we need to wait for their body, all the signal showing death. And the last stage is a diseased person, the conscious level, is still alive. So we need to wait for this person, even no heart beating, no brain function, no blood running in the vessel. We still need to wait until they're conscious out of this physical body. So that's why you will see a lot of Tibetan Buddhist practitioners, when they know they are going to die, they will in a meditation posture and waiting for these 5 stages of resolve from one level to another level until they can name their conscious level freely out of this body. So in Buddhist term, we say, when we still alive, our body actually is like a house. And our conscious, our spirit, is temporarily living in this house. Once all the body signal showing death, and our conscious, our spirit, will travel to next house. That's why we need to wait for this diseased person minimum 8 hours to allow their conscious, their spirit, can freely seek for the next rebirth place. So that is another very deep explanation about once our spirit, our conscious out of this dead body, how it's going to search for the future rebirth place. That will be another video to explain that. In today's my sharing, basically explain our body have a tangible part, a non-tangible part. The tangible part is earth, water, heat, and air. Non-tangible part is emptiness. The 5th element is the conscious level. Once all the 4 elements resolved, and this conscious need to move forward to next level of seeking for rebirth. I know this must be quite difficult for a lot of people to understand. The point is we need to viewing our current life, our current body as a temporary. This conscious is carry on forward with us, not only will influence our this turn of life, will also moving to the future life. When we find another new body, have a new born life, the conscious never disappear, never go away. So whatever we are experience, happy, attachment, or free, is all will carry on forward with us. So I wish you enjoy my short sharing today, and let's have a proper way to view what is death in Buddhist point of view. I hope this help you to understand, and wish you will join me next time. Thank you.